It's about time I tell you something. You're a great mother. It's no secret, and yet you don't hear these words often enough. Most men and women without children will never understand what it takes to raise a child. The worries, the fear, and the constant frustration when you are faced with new situations and don't know what to do. Nothing is more challenging than raising a child, because every single one of your decisions can and will influence the entire rest of your little one's life. And that's why I want to help you to never be alone again, so you can face these challenges with a calm mind, knowing you have more than 100 years of combined experience in your back to always make the right decisions. What I mean is this: I put together a team of child education and development experts. These are some of the best people I have worked with in the past, and together we have more than 100 years of combined experience in educating and guiding parents. You don't have to trust me on this. Just meet the team members yourself. Dr. David Fiber is an award winning educator, a distinguished fellow in the American Psychiatric Association, and recipient of several honorary fellowships. Dr. Fiber is also the executive director of the Health Expert Academy, an educational organization which offers online learning and in-person lectures focusing on the well-being of families. He has published extensively for the professional audience and has been called the go-to expert for parent-child focused psychodynamic well-being. Caitlin McIntosh is a therapist, columnist, spokesperson, educator, and consultant. She is one of Britain's most notable parenting experts, and her books have been translated into Russian, Japanese, French, and Chinese. She is an international speaker sought after by Fortune 500 corporations, as well as social institutions in more than 20 countries. Richard Wellington blogs for Psychology Today magazine on parenting and is a contributing editor to Family Life and Happiness, a monthly newsletter distributed to corporation companies, government departments, and groups of their employees. He has been featured in several large media outlets and is father of four. Teresa Burns has been named one of the top 25 parenting educators by Up3 and one of the top 100 psychologists to follow on Twitter by EnjoyLife.tips. She is a court appointed special advocate for abused and neglected children and has contributed to many books on relationship and parenting topics. She is the stepmother of three children and the mother of two and lives in the greater Los Angeles metro area. Consulting with any one of those experts is usually impossible since they are booked for months, and yet I have convinced them to take some time off their busy schedules and dedicate it to your questions. Not only will they answer any question you send in, you will also receive monthly advice and guidance. It covers some of the most urgent questions parents like you ask. We decided to call this service Child Expert Academy because our goal is to make you an expert parent no matter your child's age. At this point, you are probably asking what kind of investment a membership in the Child Expert Academy requires. You are in for a pleasant surprise. You can't book a session with any one of these experts for less than $200. Chances are they aren't located just close by, so you can easily add another $800 in travel expenses. It is thus fair to say the advice of just one of our five experts is easily worth $1,000. And yet, with your membership, access to all of them is right at your fingertips, free of any hassle. But your membership fee isn't $5,000, not even $500, not even $50. 1% of the value you receive here. When you click the Add to Order button you see under this video now, you can become a member for just $19 a month. Do you think ditching the nagging and the threats and losing all the usual parenting stress is worth less than a buck a day? Listen, you're a great mother. So raising your children into happy, confident, productive adults is your number one goal. So why not make this easy by giving yourself access to techniques that are practical, proven, and fun? Click the Add to Order button below and let's get started. Because 20 or 30 years from now, the last thing you want is to look back and regret that you didn't spend enough time with your children or didn't do a good enough job raising them. Let me lift this burden off your back. Let me be there for you as a friend and as a trusted advisor. Click the Add to Order button now, and welcome to our